Look alive. It is episode 98. It is January 24th.
Yep.
2024. We're almost through January. Let us be the first to wish you a happy National Beer Can Appreciation Day. No better time than now, right? Well, most people are doing dry January, right? I think Javi is on our account somewhere that said we're late. Well, you know what? Javi is not here. But you know who is here? Me. I'm AK. And Tex. And I think Butch P is going to be chiming in at some point. And Dylon is out tonight because he's got responsibilities in the morning. Speak of the devil himself, Mr. Butch P, Mr. Fake Punts. Here he is, still repping the star. Still repping the star. Can't blame him.
Stay repping. Still tipping.
Look, we're closing in on 100. We're closing in on 100. It'll be a week from today, actually. We've been doing this 100 times, and we still don't know what we're doing. But we've done it 100 times. We have no idea what we're doing. National Beer Can Appreciation Day. Let me get I made a whole bunch of banners. I'm addicted to hanging banners, I think. I mean, this is the weekend. Would you argue championship weekend is better than Super Bowl weekend or no?
I think so. There's more football. Yeah, there's more football.
True.
And when, how often do you really have a good Super Bowl?
It's been a while. I'm pretty sure it's been a long time. Well, last year's was pretty good, right?
We won a few years ago. It was 13-3. Not that exciting.
I mean,
I think the week in between it gets aggravating to me.
Yes. Pro Bowl, dude.
Like, let's go ahead and play it.
And the fact that it's, hey, you guys want to do the debate of, hey, should the Super Bowl be on a Sunday? No, we're not going to do that. There's 400,000 other shows that'll have that debate. And then they'll probably debate what's the best wing, drum or flats. No,
yeah.
We're not doing that.
I just like a chicken wing.
Hey, pancakes.
I like
and waffles,
a drum
guys.
and flat.
Hey. Aren't some drums are flat, dude? Snare drum's flat.
Yep. All drums are flat.
That's true. Anyways, National Beer Can Appreciation Day. Nothing picks us up.
Some are red.
Like beer. Oh, yes, they are. Some are puppies. Some are old. And for those of you fishermen in the group, or fisherwomen, you understand exactly what Butch P just did. Hey, they're about to be coming through, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I know.
The trout are still out there. The trout are still out there.
After that cold weather, they should be up in the creeks.
Well, it's going to be 70 degrees tomorrow. So they might venture back out. But National Beer Can Appreciation Day, nothing picks us up like a beer can. Shout out to our guy, Luke Combs, come on the show. Tomorrow is Irish Coffee Day. I don't know that I've ever actually had an Irish coffee, but they look good. So shout out to everybody who's drinking Irish coffee on a Thursday. Hopefully you're not going to work.
Irish coffee is with Bailey's, isn't it?
I think so. Or whiskey.
Wait a minute.
Google that. While you Google that.
Let's not be total complete idiots.
I think it's Bailey's. Yeah.
I'm old, Greg.
I like coffee with Fireball. You guys ever dumped a Fireball?
No.
Thing into your coffee? A mini bottle? Dump a mini bottle of Fireball in your coffee? Not in the morning.
No.
Not in the morning.
I don't want it at
on
night
the way to
either.
work. Stop in there at your local gas station now.
Coffee.
on your way home from work, the old Fireball. There was a story about somebody who drank. Somebody's dad was drinking White Claws on the way home from work. They're like, yeah, it's a nice, refreshing, sparkling water. And it's like, nope, you are drinking while you're driving. Don't drink White Claws while you drive.
We've got an even better one locally here. I'm not going to say which county it is, but they pulled a bus driver was drinking a White Claw because she thought that it was a Celsius. She was older and had thought that the White Claw was a Celsius, and they grabbed it and was drinking it, and they saw her getting off the bus with it, and they're like, "What is that?" And so she got in trouble. But it was honestly an honest mistake. She had a lot of support saying this is not a person who drinks White Claws driving your kids on the school bus, but they had to discipline her because she was drinking White Claws on the school bus, driving the school bus.
Yeah.
What
Fun
is that?
Story of the day.
Good, great, grand. Everybody get on the bus. Oh man.
Oh,
well, Kruger Brewing Company.
Your pants.
Yeah, you're not cool unless
I was
you
about to
pants.
say.
Okay, Irish coffee. 3/4 cup of coffee. Well, Irish coffee, Irish whiskey, brown sugar, and heavy cream. That's Irish coffee. Multiple different sites say the same thing.
Well, what's Bailey's? I think we have to get to the bottom of that. Is that brown sugar and Irish cream?
I have no idea. I guess it's like a mixture of the cream and the brown sugar already.
Dig a little deeper. Look closely here. While Kruger Brewing Company of Richmond, Virginia sold the first beer in a can, American Can Company made drinkable canned beer possible. Weighing in at 4 ounces, the hefty steel cans opened with a church key. Dude, the can weighed 4 ounces and you had to use a key. Can we? I think that can. Needs. We need a church key.
Yeti cup.
If a beer wants to come up on the map, back on the map, say Moosehead Lager or Southpaw, you roll up into Super Bowl week with the church key as your beer. I mean, you tell me.
Bailey's Irish cream is cream, cocoa, and Irish whiskey emulsified together with vegetable oil. Don't drink that.
Huh. What? Don't drink what?
Yeah, the vegetable oil.
Why? Get your veggies.
Drinking straight up vegetable oil.
What's that? Athletic Greens. It's pretty much what vegetable oil is. Okay, we got football. Championship weekend.
Here we go.
Baltimore.
All the marbles.
Hey, Pat, all the marbles. Pat McAfee. Hey, Baltimore. Kansas City. Former MVP.
Let me stand
Might
up.
be the next MVP. Yeah, stand up. Where's your mic? Where's your mic stand?
I've got it right here.
Go shoot a basketball. There he goes. Text doing the face. He's got his extra. Oh, for 50 cents to somebody, you can buy a beer can tab. Niners. Everybody hates Purdy. Lions. Nobody gives a shit about the NFC Championship because they all think that the AFC is pretty much done. It's basically like we've got the AFC Championship, and here is this gigantic, beautiful class, castle trophy-looking thing.
Yeah.
And then here's these scumbags over here in the NFC Championship. You know what I mean?
Nothing but scumbags.
Yeah. That's basically any sports meet because the whole matchup between Mahomes and Lamar is absolutely out of control.
They should name it the scumbag sarcophagus. Just a nice tomb of scumbags.
Yep. Let's play for an old spittoon. Change out the trophy. Yeah.
Everybody spits in it when they win.
Dan Campbell would be like,
he throws in a huge chaw.
Yes. Speaking of chaw, Jim Harbaugh to the Chargers. Chaw. Chargers. That's definitely a shirt. It's just a face with Jim Harbaugh with an absolute massive warthog in his mouth.
You know he throws in a dip.
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah. I haven't seen Dan Campbell's Jafar hidden temple teeth. If that was a spittoon, if that was a spittoon, Dan Campbell would be all over it. You better believe it. Okay, We're trying to win the million on DraftKings. We have one more or 2 game slate before this thing goes to a showdown. Has anybody won the millie yet?
No. I'm thinking about it, though.
So
thinking
hard.
about winning it.
Trying to.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, dude. These 2 game slates have just been eluding me. They've been elusive. You know?
I've been a showdown master.
Well, Super Bowls might be your time then.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should save all your money till the Super Bowl.
I don't know. I gotta spend it. It's sitting there. I gotta put it in.
You should have put it in golf, you idiot.
Mm.
Tex and I are running golf, by the way. I mean, it's basically coming through the brothers K right here.
It's because me and Javi are running football.
No, you're not. I'm creeping up there.
Here I come. You're so far behind you can't catch us.
Here comes the train. Choo choo.
I think you're out of the running. I think it's a 2-man race to the end now. As people can,
I've got 23 wins. I'm in a solid 3rd place.
That's a good number for you. You should just call it quits.
You should do 2 showdowns for the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
One for the home team and one for the away team.
Yep. Okay.
Or are you scared?
There we go.
Or are you
I'm
scared
not scared.
to finish 3rd?
No. Javi's scared.
1 super and 1 bowl.
Dude, you did this last year. All these contests got you. Now, you've been up there the whole time, though. You've been up there the whole time.
No, wait a minute. Can we do – no, it can't be. It can't be a classic, a 9-player classic, can it? 1 showdown and 1 classic?
No.
I don't think you can do that. We'll figure something out to bamboozle Butch out of his mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which has got it. I have faith.
We'll just do a limited entry, like just 2 people.
Just pick one player. Here's what we do. Every position, you pick 1 player. Yeah. For the Super Bowl. Yeah. Do a little prop. Okay. Or we could just do prop bets on there and just really screw everything up. Set up like 40 prop bets, and that way Dylon could come back from like dead last to win it if he wins all of them.
And put a prop bet on that if he does it.
Yeah. Or just make the Super Bowl the Mega Bowl and make it worth 20 wins. Dude, you got to fix that out whenever you make it. Hey, this one is calculate whatever the difference is when Dylon's in last, because he's dead last. He won't catch up. He stinks.
Nope, he stinks.
He's done. He tried. He came in, got whooped, thought he had a chance.
Started spitting that booty chatter to start off. He won a couple to start off, and he's been absolutely booty toilet.
I think you have to make it worth like 15 wins so that Javi can't. If Dylon wins, that would be hysterical. Okay. Raise your hand if your team is still in. Me, the Niners.
Stop shave my beard. Look, dude. So I root for the Niners. Shave my beard.
You two idiots.
Red and gold till I'm dead
this
and cold.
I was talking to my wife.
Right.
First of all, she tried to be slick the other day during the game, and she's like, "Oh, they're playing bad."
Don't point at me.
They're playing. They're playing bad. Maybe I should go to bed. They never win whenever I stay awake to watch the game. And I said, no. I know what you're doing. You're playing to my emotions right now to be like, yeah, we got to change the momentum. But you're going to sit here and watch them lose if they lose with me, because you're going to need to console me, because my phone won't stop ringing for the next 12 hours if they lose. And I'm going to need you to answer it and tell him that he can't come to the phone right now.
Hey.
I know that's what's going to happen this weekend.
I had to call her last year to check on it. I had to do a welfare check. I was like, Miss AK.
Whoa. AK is already counting the loss here.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he is.
No,
yeah.
Hey,
when they lose.
When they lose,
you're
shutting off your
check the tape.
Shutting off your phone. Oh,
wow,
I'm just
dude.
my
God.
I'm listening to the national media. The Lions are fun. They're the underdogs. They're the up and comers. The Niners don't look the same. Brock Purdy sucks. That's what everybody's saying. You know, it's basically. Oh, that's a nice koozie. Dylon, shout out. Look at that thing.
Oh yeah, I still got to check the mail.
Oh,
dang it!
I got to check ours too. We got something, anyways. But yeah, she tried to be slick. So
check their mail on a daily basis.
I don't know.
I don't.
I keep receipts, not mail. Okay.
I don't write back.
Nobody wrote you off. Check out the show notes. You'll find our DraftKings contest that we're running this weekend, the final 2-game slate. We got to do a showdown one for the listener league too. Has to be done.
Yep.
The showdowns are the best. And you can find our podcast if you don't make it all the way through the episode tonight. Look out tomorrow, pretty much anywhere where you find your podcast, and we will be there. Just type in the Millie Goats, and you will find our podcast. And if you don't mind, you can leave a little 5-star rating because we really appreciate stuff like that.
Because 5 stars also means that we go horde, and we go horde.
Horde with a W. Hall of Fame bets. North Carolina about to.
Ooh, yeah.
North Carolina about to legalize mobile gambling, I think, come March. And Hall of Fame bets, you can build ridiculous parlays. They're featured on like FanDuel and that sort of thing with their massive 10-leggers that always have high hit rates. Use promo code MillieGoats in that thing. Download the app. Promo code MillieGoats. Tell them we sent you. And then they'll DM us and be like, wow, you guys are awesome. And everybody on your referral list keeps winning all the money because they're super smart. So there you go. Anything else before we get going?
That's going to be the National Amber Day.
Yeah.
311 amber is the color of our energy.
Oh. Yes, dude. That was good. That was really good.
Yes.
They're not slick either. They're doing that stuff for March Madness. You bet you know 100% what they're going to do. That's March Madness time.
I think it doesn't it start the next week is what it was saying?
Yes. So, good move
Go
by
Heels.
them. All right. Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, Butch.
Stop it. Water cooler debate. Football buffet DFS Express hype train for Sunday. The ultimate prize. 2 games, 1 spot. 2 games, 2 spots. For the ultimate Super Bowl, the unlimited 2-week coverage of your teams, which is the greatest time to be a fan. How dare yous? Other relevant sports news, Intersquad DraftKings Jamboree, the Wodamaker. We got all that running down at the bottom of the screen. Stop stealing our intellectual property and our designs and unblock us, Reddit College Football, on Twitter, you cowards. Okay. We did have a tweet that went pretty viral. I don't know what viral is, but got up there in the 200K range because we went to the defense of Brock Purdy.
I thought for Twitter it was like 5 million to go viral.
Okay, we were bacterial again. We're just a couple of strep throat tweeters over here.
Threw you some
streptococcus.
Augmentin, and you got it cured.
All right, here we go, folks. It's time for the water cooler debate. Buckle up. Let's debate.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, you're an idiot. Are you kidding me?
Okay, water cooler debate time. We pick a question, usually relevant to something that's going on during the season or whatever we discuss in our group chat. And then we put that poll up on Twitter. And then people vote on it, and then we make fun of each other. That's pretty much how it goes. But first, making a triumphant return. And I'm going to try to deliver this way better than I did last week because that was an absolute disaster last week. The dad joke. Here it is. I made a banner. I made all kinds of banners for tonight for those watching along. What do you call Bigfoot when he gets a crappy attitude?
Sad Squatch.
Sasquatch.
That was close.
Sassy. I guess you could have said sassy squatch. Oh, Butch's face. No, the stream did not freeze. They're just completely disgusted with what I just said. Okay, from last week, episode 96. What was the goat type of shirt? Drum roll, please. A tie. No, not a tie for a shirt.
A dickie.
Yes, a dickie. The funny shirt from Butch P And the sleeveless shirt for myself tied with 35% of the vote. The G Unit tank, 17% of the vote. And no shirt at 13% of the vote. Shocker there, no shirt. I thought no shirt was going to be. I thought no shirt had a clear advantage. Guess people didn't go to college like us. They didn't have the same rules as us. Thoughts on the results?
People don't know fashion.
Shirt, no shirt with the Dickie.
And I think you went a little Pat McAfee there on us.
What do you mean?
I think. Sleeveless shirt?
Dude, I've been wearing sleeveless shirts before Pat McAfee even thought about wearing sleeveless shirts. I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt right now.
I forgot to wear my G Unit tank.
Got
down here and I was like, well, can't go back upstairs now.
Hey, yeah, you can. We'll wait for you. Butch and I will talk about something. Okay, so that's the results from last week. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's question. And if you're listening and watching, pause the podcast if you're listening while you're driving and discuss with your spouse, because here it comes. The water cooler debate question. Relevant to the matter. Championship weekend. There's no better question than right now. What is the GOAT momentum changer as a fan? We all know when we're watching our teams play that when the chips are down, you must take it upon yourself to change the momentum for your team. It is your duty and your responsibility as a fan to not let things get out of hand. God, here I go, Dr. Seuss again. So, Tex, you finished last. That means, what do you think about this question? This is a relevant question, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can tell you right now, last week, I went, well, I'm not going to spoil my answer, but I had to make a move. That's exactly what I did. Tex, what is the GOAT momentum changer as a fan? What do you think?
Rally dip.
That's
Your team needs something to get to the next level, to get past whatever barrier, the mental blocks. So you know what you do? You bust out the rally dip. It's an absolute missile launcher.
Yep.
On the left side of your face, in the lower lip, to let everybody know I'm here and I support you. Let's get this in. You're buckled in with a rally dip.
Rally dip is such a good answer. I cannot tell you how many times over the years the rally rub has entered the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you just video yourself to your friends just packing it in.
Yep.
And then just
you don't even have to say a word.
Tucking it right in the lip there.
You just do this.
Putting it to bed right in your lip.
Yeah. J-Vi chimed in because he was second to last. And he said he changes positions on the couch. So J-Vi is a dude when the chips are down, that he will move positions on the couch. That's an old faithful right there. I think that's one that a lot of people are gonna latch on to there. You know what I mean? Any thoughts on that?
I think that's an amateur move, but okay.
Yeah. Butch P, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Go ahead.
Here's what I do. I get up, and if the Niners are losing, I will stand up and I will change my shirt. I have two that I wear. I used to wear this sick outfit with cargo shorts and a jersey, but that has since been retired due to things outside of my control, especially in public. With the Air Force Ones, not really allowed to wear that when we go to games and stuff anymore. So I've had to modernize my look and become more sleek and professional. So I have two shirts that I typically wear on game day, and if one isn't doing the job, I will then switch. But I also have the rallies in too, which falls
under my category.
I know, that's why I didn't use it, but I'm just mentioning it.
Had to get two in there, eh?
I just wanted the people to know. That's all. I'm doing everything I can. I'm leaving it all out on the field. Changing shirts, flip my hat around backwards. All right, Butch P.
Dude,
Go.
the only relevant answer here was a rally rub, but I'm going to go with got to chug a beer.
Rally the troops, dude. The rally chug. The rally rub and the rally chug, not at the same time. That's a terrible idea.
No. You'll end
Don't
up
be
on the
doing that.
worst end of a Boilermaker. Ugh.
Ugh. You caught it, though. I'll give you that.
Momentarily.
All right. So we had the rally rub. Change positions on the couch. Change your shirt. And chug a beer. We will get that poll up. And then we will see what the results say. I'm intrigued to see what this goes with. All right. Ready to get into football?
Yep.
Okay. Let me find. Usually I say cue the music or cue our theme music. J-By hits it. But I think this is it right here. Cue the music. Everybody shh.
Football, you're so cool.
And on our show, you're gonna rule.
Football,
we love
I got nothing.
you. Oh. Okay. Let's get that out of here. Big click energy right out of the gate. Jim Harbaugh. Half of Butch's face is covered up. Uh-oh. Jim Harbaugh to the Chargers. Chargers. No R. W. What do we think about this? Wilson from Home Improvement.
Yes.
Down there.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
What do you think? I mean,
Hello, neighbor.
What do you think for Michigan? What do you think for the Chargers?
I think Michigan will be okay for the next couple of years.
Even though Ohio State's spending all sorts of money?
I think you're going to find that Ohio State is going to go back to mediocrity.
Even though they have the most NIL deals.
Mm-hmm. I think that they're going to struggle. What makes a team? Chemistry or money? They lost their quarterback. They're getting all these guys in here for a one-time go. We'll see.
They
have the chemistry.
The chemistry. I don't know. Here's my only gripe with this is obviously Harbaugh, when these like perennial coaches leave, they're like, okay, NIL stupid. Transfer portal stupid. I don't want to keep up with that. I might as well go to the NFL. I don't think Saban's going to go to the NFL, but everyone was finally ready to mail it in with giving the Chargers the whole, look how talented they are. They got all this talent. Don't be surprised if they win the AFC West. I think we had the last hoorah of that for the 7th straight year. It came to an end, and then they turn around and hire Jim Harbaugh, and guess what everybody's going to be doing in the offseason? They're going to be betting on the Chargers. Butch P, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't think it changes too much for the Chargers. I think that's just within right now.
Do you think it does anything for Herbert?
I was just sitting here thinking that Herbert might be done at San Diego.
You don't think he's going to? Dude, this guy took Alex Smith, revived his career. Colin Kaepernick made him a star.
Yeah, but those guys had different skill sets than Herbert.
So you don't think Herbert's very good anyways?
No.
Whoa. Elaborate. I mean,
I think he just misses throws. He misses a lot of throws when you watch him play.
And he never wins the big one, especially at Oregon.
Nope. He's missing throws at Oregon too. He'd be doing the Cam Newton, throwing off his back foot, falling backwards.
He misses throws when it matters. That's Justin Herbert's problem. My opinion. My humble opinion.
Yeah, I think
They all matter.
I think that Herbert after next year might be done in San Diego.
What about in Los Angeles, though?
And Los Angeles. San Diego Chargers.
Okay.
San Diego to me, damn it.
Next topic, Big Click Energy, CBS versus Fox. Broadcast crews going at it. You're going to get yourself a little Tony Romo talking about Lamar Jackson and Pat Mahomes in the same game, dude. In the same game. He's going to be insufferable. Right?
He was excited about last week's game.
Yes.
With Mahomes and Allen.
Yes.
He's going to be real giddy.
We're going to find out a lot about him to
Sunday.
see what his attitude is when it's Lamar and Mahomes. Can he keep that same energy?
He's
and Greg
going to
Olsen
it up a notch.
And Greg Olsen, this is kind of his last hurrah. Because I think Brady comes in as the top dog. So you can expect Greg Olsen to be trying to predict all sorts of plays. He's got a little Romo in him too. He goes, yeah, he's dangerously close toeing that line. He does, dude. Oh man. Anything else on the broadcast?
No.
And then the last one. I just want to know who's singing the national anthems at these games. There's nothing better than the NFC Championship, AFC Championship. A couple years ago, the Chiefs had that kid who played the guitar. That was the coolest thing ever.
Electric.
Yes. So whoever it is, somebody get a young kid, guitar phenom. You really enjoyed that one, didn't you? Get a guitar phenom and play an electric, just musical national anthem. We need that to happen. Okay. Let's move into the games. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Baltimore, Kansas City, the first game. This game is in Baltimore. All the purple camo will be out in full force. Over-under is 44.5. Baltimore favored by 3.5. And I did it again. Dad, blame it, Butch. Sorry about your face.
Hello, neighbor.
I never know how long these things are going to be. Okay. Do you want me to adjust it? I can adjust it. But anyways.
It's all right.
All right. Which coach would you rather have a beer with? Harbaugh or Andy Reid?
I don't think Andy Reid drinks, does he?
It doesn't mean he has to drink.
Okay.
He could just be sitting there.
I don't know. I'd probably say Harbaugh.
He's probably got some really good. You could relate to Harbaugh a lot more. I don't know how many siblings Andy Reid has.
Mm-hmm.
But you could go brother to brother. Like if you know a guy who's got competitive brothers, you could just that would be a launching point right there.
Yep.
So,
Kelsey's.
What? Don't bring Taylor Swift into this. Don't do that. And then people pretty much stated that the winner here wins the Super Bowl. That's basically what they've said. So, what do we think? Gut reaction. Initial thoughts, game.
Mahomes is going to the Super Bowl.
You think so?
Yes.
Tex, what do you think?
I played Baltimore's defense because I think that they are good enough to stop the Chiefs.
I think both of these defenses are going to be very, they're basically saying it's going to be 21-24. Essentially.
That's what it was last week. 27-24.
You're right. I think the weather here is supposed to be terrible, too. It's going to be like 60% chance of rain.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So it's going to be I mean, for as much as these quarterbacks are elite and electric, they don't throw the ball very much. It's all defense and running games. Sounds a lot like a system that I've heard of in out on the West Coast, right? So, I don't know. People are going to be expecting these quarterbacks to like put on this laser light show, and I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to make like 2 or 3 really good plays, and then it's just going to be defense and running games for about 3 hours. And then the second one, my guys, Detroit at San Francisco, over under 51. San Francisco right now, last when I put this up, favored by 7. Weather is supposed to be absolutely prime. Which coach would you rather go play golf with, Shanahan or Campbell?
Campbell.
Agree.
No. I'd rather go play with Shanahan.
I bet you Shanahan's one of those guys who's like Sergio. He just takes forever to hit the ball. He's really lining it up, and then instead of hitting like a nice flop right there by the tee by the pin, he chunks it. You're like, you spend a lot of time setting up, and then you chunk it.
I bet he gets super mad when he plays golf. I bet
you he does.
Campbell goes out there and it's just like one
Rip
of us,
rip
like
it, baby. Oh yeah,
listening to music, probably chugging beers, and doesn't care if he
and then
finishes
sticks
the round
at 3 feet.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's right. And then misses the putt.
Oh, it's a gimme.
People really like the Lions in this game, dude. People really like that's all. Ever since the Green Bay game, before the Green Bay, people have just been hounding the 49ers, hounding them.
Wait, are the Niners favored by 7?
Yes.
I'd take that. Bet Detroit.
I don't know if Debo is going to. It looks like he's going to play, but I'm not sure. If he doesn't play, that'll probably come down.
That's why I'd go ahead and take it now.
What do you think's going to happen here, boys? What do you think's going to happen here?
I'm going. This is just me. The Niners are going to win that game, but lose in the Super Bowl to the Ravens, and that will be what I would like to see.
That's what you would like to see?
Just a soul crush, like, and with just like a series of just terrible mistakes by the 49ers in the Super Bowl. That's what I would like to see. Interceptions, fumbles, terrible fake punts, all of it.
Dude, our Twitter page will go inactive for like 2 months.
Yeah, I might delete everything. Dude, I was sitting here trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do Sunday night? Because I am not watching that game. I am not watching that game on the phone because all you idiots are going to be like 10 seconds ahead of me and you're going to ruin the entire thing. So what I thought about doing was just bringing my computer and all my stuff up to our kitchen and just doing it right there.
Yep, do it.
While I can watch the game live.
Do it in the kitchen, right there on the counter. And
I'm going to need you jabronis to run this while I watch the end of this game. If it's not out of hand, I will, for the first time in my life, I will be probably silent if it's close.
What channel is it? It must be on Fox.
That one's on Fox.
Oh, nice. I can watch both of these.
Nice. There's nothing like. I mean, this is the third year they've been here in a row, and both times the last 2 years have been soul crushing. The whole Rams nonsense where they gave him 17 plays from the 1 yard line and Tart dropped that interception. And then last year, Purdy got hurt early, and so my phone just would not stop ringing as the Niners got pounded into oblivion when they didn't have a quarterback. Just terrible. Terrible.
Yeah,
not this time.
2 quarterbacks hurt in that game.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey was playing quarterback, and he was so bad they had to put Debo back there, and then they just had to put Brock Purdy back in there to hand the ball off because at least they could run plays then. Dude, I don't want any more soul-crushing losses. I had the pick by Richard Sherman in the NFC Championship game years ago, blowing a 10-point lead. Like, there's been so many soul-crushing losses.
I need it.
No. So I think I'm going to do it from our kitchen, so my background will look a little different. But oh my gosh, dude!
You can take your big helmet upstairs.
Yeah, I told my wife, I was like, "Do you understand what Sunday is?" I'm like, they have to win. I can't do this again. Every year. Come on. We believe in Brock Purdy. We believe. This is the way I felt before last year, too. And then absolute nonsense happened. We can do it. Okay. I have more questions for DraftKings because this is what this is all about. This is a 2-game slate, fellas. Here we go. DraftKings DFS. What should happen script? What should happen in these games from a DraftKings perspective, starting with the Chiefs and Ravens? Tex.
There's going to be a lot, because it's going to be rainy and bad weather. A lot of tight end usage. Short passes. So I have captained Likely, because he is likely going to be Lamar's favorite target, as he has been. At least he was last week. So
are you worried about Mark Andrews? I think he might come back. I haven't really looked.
I thought he was still in IR when I just was looking at the rosters.
Yeah, but I think he might come back. I'm not sure.
I'm not worried about that. I think that Likely has something going on with Lamar.
Butch P, what's the what should happen when you look at these games? Conventional wisdom. What should happen with the Chiefs and the Ravens? Because when you're building your lineup, that's what you're predicting something.
MVS catches a deep bomb.
No, that's the next question, Butch. No, you can't jump. That's what should happen.
Yes.
I think what's going to happen is.
Oh, he did.
I didn't look at the questions ahead.
Andrews was full practice Friday. You're right.
Right. No, I mean, again, these teams passing wise have not been throwing the ball all over the yard. So what should happen is you should get a lot of running. You should get a lot of defense, kickers. That's what should happen. It's raining, but we've played this game long enough. It's probably not going to happen. So, are they going to let them? Are they going to let them rip? I don't know. But, and then for the 49ers, have you guys looked at the pricing too?
Mm-hmm. Kittle once again priced so low that I can't captain. That I have to captain him.
The wide receivers, dude. It's like Amon-Ra St. Brown, and then it's pretty hilarious, the list after that. Like the pricing and the players. So, and then the 49ers, Lions, what should happen? I mean, you would think both of these teams can throw it. It tells you that it's a high over-under. This thing's gonna go off, right? What do you think, Butch P, Tex, somebody? What should happen with this script?
Lamar's going to run all over the place. Make a couple of good passes deep. And I think that McCaffrey's going to go off. That's what should happen.
Okay.
Especially if Debo's not playing. If Debo's not playing, you're going to see a lot more McCaffrey.
You're going to see Juwan Jennings taking handoffs again.
Yep. Which doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why they didn't use Ayuk more, but.
Well, they probably just locked down on him. They said Brock Purdy beat us with Ray McLeod and Juwan Jennings.
And then he did.
It's exactly what he did. All right. Another question. Which DraftKings DFS guy from this slate are you going to be cussing?
MVS.
I wish Robert Woods.
He got all. I know, me too. I wish Robert Woods was playing too.
I would cuss him so hard.
MVS was my guy last year and didn't play him at all last week. And of course, he actually makes some great catches. He's been saving them up for 2 years. He's been saving them up for 2 years.
What, catch 2 balls?
MVS.
Is that what he did?
MVS.
Good Lord.
2 good catches. Had to go up and get him. Climb the ladder.
Butch P, who are you going to be cussing on the DraftKings DFS slate?
Whoever doesn't get it done for me. Because I have no idea who's not going to do that yet.
Dude, I'm sitting here. I was looking through the lineups earlier before the show, and I'm like, man, I don't know. No, I'm not going to be cussing because somebody let me down. I'm going to be cussing because Zach Ertz, who the Lions just picked up, they're probably going to use him a lot. Or they may not. Or I may buy into him playing and they won't use him at all just because. But he's a dude that I'm just going to cuss no matter what. Because I'm probably not going to play him enough. Or I played him too much. It's a no-win situation with Zach Ertz. So.
Yeah. Come on, baby, and make it hurt so good.
Hurts. So, I don't know. Any other thoughts on the games? I mean, who makes it to the Super Bowl?
I already told you.
Yeah.
Who?
Niners,
that's right.
Ravens.
So you're going with the logo?
Yeah.
Lions Chief.
With the Niners losing like 35-3.
Don't give your Super Bowl prediction score away yet.
Next week. It'll be the same next week. Or in 2 weeks.
Butch B, what about you?
Lions Chiefs. Of course.
Chiefs. That would be a rematch of the first game of the year.
Revenge
game.
It's going to be a rematch if the Lions beat the 49ers, no matter who they play. They got demolished by the Ravens, just like the Niners did, and they played the Chiefs first game of the season.
I don't know, man. I haven't really fully got into game mode yet. You know,
and if the Niners win Chiefs, then it's a revenge Super Bowl game.
Yes, there's potential for a lot of revenge. I think every matchup has a revenge game narrative.
Yeah.
Lions, Chiefs, Lions, Ravens. Niners, Ravens, Niners, Chiefs. There's revenge at all angles. Good job, NFL. Do you think the 4 best teams made it?
No.
No. No.
Who's better?
The Cowboys.
No.
Cowboys beat the Lions.
Yep.
We're not.
So they're better.
Begrudgingly.
Yep.
Begrudgingly.
And, I mean, the Bills were rolling.
They would have beat the Chiefs for sure.
Ooh. Did y'all see that I think I took a picture of it. Oh, shoot. Who was it? Not that one. There was a picture of they switched the referees to this game. Heck on, I keep clicking on sausage dip on my phone, and now I don't know how to get out of this. the hell is going on here? Oh. I don't know. Anyways, it was something about the referees being switched and it favored the away teams. Something ridiculous like that. Anyways, it was better whenever I read it. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Anyways, anything else on these games?
No.
I think we've pretty much covered it. Do we want to do a position by position breakdown?
No.
I'll tell you my guys who I captained, though.
Okay.
So I think I've already said I've captained Isaiah Likely, and I've captained Kittle. I think we're going to see those two in the two showdowns.
So you're really buying into the elite tight ends, elite linebackers version.
It worked for me last week.
We said it at the beginning of the
and I played
playoffs.
Laporta. Cashed doing this strategy, captaining the tight ends, and playing the quarterbacks, both quarterbacks, if I could do it.
I mean, outside of Debo and Amon-Ra St. Brown, I mean, that's really where all these quarterbacks like. But
he did, and Goff was utilizing the second tight end last week too, not just Laporta.
Well, he got hurt, so they signed Ertz. You know that the Packers ran a lot of 12 personnel against the Niners, I think, where they had two pass-catching tight ends on the field at all times, which made the Niners run a certain type of defense that got Ambry Thomas on the field, which was not the best situation. But if I'm gonna, I mean, captain-wise, it's hard for me not to captain McCaffrey. Or
big bucks.
Do I play my heart and do I captain Brock Purdy?
Yep.
And die on that hill.
If I was you and you were me, I'd use your body to captain Purdy.
Butch P, what about you?
Captain Ertz.
I bet you'll catch a touchdown. All right. We got how dare yous, right? Niners win. Going to be the Ravens. This is my prediction. Niners get revenge. I think Shanahan didn't want to show the Ravens anything because he knew that this was coming. And it's going to be an absolute mollywhopping in the Super Bowl. All right. We ready for some how dare yous?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get again. What, Butch P? Speak it out. Safe space.
Go ahead.
Okay. Shh. Ooh, that thing's hot. This segment is brought to you by Really Neat Outfitters. Promo code GOAT. Spend $60, get free shipping and 10% order off your checkout. Go buy the big third down hat. I think I'm going to get one for the game. I'm not going to wear it unless it's a big third down. And I might put it on during the stream. That might be my way to shift.
I like where your heart's at.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That might be a way.
Do it for the brand.
Okay. We don't have no college football news other than Harbaugh leaving. We've got how dare yous. This is a segment where anything that has upset us during the week, we can air it out right here on the airwaves. If you have a how dare yous, show them or speak your truth. Speak your truth. Who wants to lead us off with how dare yous?
I'll do it. You got it, Butch?
I'm gonna how dare something very delicious to me that my wife made for me, and she actually took my advice and made me some cookies, and I'm how daring her for making them so delicious because they're gone.
Dude, you get good cookies. There's no way you can eat one.
No.
What kind were they?
Just chocolate chip.
Oh,
Homemade chocolate chip. Come on.
thin
know.
or thick? Thin or thick?
Hers are thick, but I like them either way.
Yeah.
Hers are thick. But she
Mm.
had the bigger chocolate chips, so
The ones that are like that.
Yes.
Chocolate
Yes.
chunks.
Yeah.
Got you to look, dude.
Above your waist, though.
It's true. True. Good point. Counterpoint. Dude, yes, the chocolate chip. Were they still like a little bit undercooked? There's nothing better than brownies or cookies that are just right on the line of like, is this batter or is this a cookie or a brownie?
Yeah. I mean, they're just good. They're just good.
Good. How dare you, though?
Yeah, how dare you?
Which is why
I've already ate them all.
Tex.
My how dare you goes out to Joe Buck.
Get him.
No.
Years ago,
Get him.
whenever Randy Moss, I think it was a playoff. No. I don't remember if it was a playoff game or not, but he mooned the crowd because the tradition is always that in Green Bay they moon the players as they're leaving on the away team's bus. And so he fake mooned him in the end zone, and Joe Buck goes, "Oh, what a disgusting act." And and now he's backpedaling on it. He's like, "Oh, I can't believe I ever said. Own what you said, man. Own what you said. Yeah, you can't say something 15 years ago and be like, oh, you just got to be like, well, that's how I felt in the moment.
Wow.
Right, wrong, or indifferent. He's just backpedaling on what he said on live air. Got to own it, man.
He's a revisionist historian.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I don't know what he's setting himself.
He's grown. He's sat down and listened, and he's grown, and realized that, football is fun. You're supposed to be having fun out there.
Mm-hmm. Bunch of guys, tight clothes, slapping each other on the butts.
But what he forgot to remember is you got to stand by what you said.
That's right.
It's a disgusting act.
Wow.
How dare he put that on live TV? Think of the children.
Yep. They're just kids. They're just kids. Okay. My how dare you is to the national sports media. I'm pretty sure I did an entire 30-minute episode last night of me cussing the sports media, and I will continue that into today. I am sick and tired of the national sports media parading around trying to dunk on a quarterback who has done nothing but overachieve since he got in the league. And that quarterback is none other than Brock Purdy. And I'm not going to sit here and stand idly by while all these people who have the microphone and the TV time in the airwaves, they get to go up there and tell us how he's not the guy. He doesn't have the physical qualities that every other quarterback does. Well, you know what he does have? He's got a really good brain at processing information and getting the ball out to where it needs to go on time. You know why he's such an elite quarterback? Because he's good against the blitz. Because he's good on third down. Because within a year, he has figured out how to take his team down on a game-winning drive in the playoffs. People forget he's just a kid. He's only played one full year in the NFL. And this is his second playoffs. He's in his second NFC championship. So I'm not going to sit here and let Ryan Clark, Skip Bayless, Stephen A., all these jabronis pile on, Colin Cowherd telling me that he's not that good, and then saying, if Lamar or Pat Mahomes or Josh Allen had won the game on a game-winning drive like that, the internet would have melted down about how elite they are. So I'm not going to sit here and take it. Brock Purdy is a great quarterback.
A great system quarterback.
No.
System.
Lamar and Pat Mahomes are in a system right now with the top two defenses and two of the top running games.
Okay.
But we don't hear any system talk about that because they run
That's
to
just
the left.
a good team.
The Niners don't have a great running game?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all in similar
They don't
situations.
have a good defense? Okay. So they're the same teams.
They're all the same teams. And yet he's the only one that had a game-winning drive. Explain that to me.
He
How dare you?
He took the ball and drove it down the field with the system.
6 of 7, and it should have been 7 for 7, but Kittle dropped a pass. So he did it. Nobody
Kittle
else.
is not elite.
They did not say that. Kittle is very elite. He just took his eye off the ball. Mm-hmm.
Would Jason Witten have dropped that pass? Butch?
No.
Mr. Hair Plugs. Uh-oh. J-Vi. Oh, good call, J-Vi. Mahomes had a game-winning drive with 14:53 left in the fourth. Hey, God, dude, we were pulling so hard for Josh Allen. Were we not?
We were.
We were. We wanted it.
We were all rowing the boat together.
Sausage dip.
Doing Josh Allen rows.
I don't know if everybody knows this, but we were fully prepared. Everybody had a cooler of sausage dip, and we were just going to douse all of us. It was going to look like the show Guts from Nickelodeon with so much sausage dip.
Yep.
All right. Other relevant sports news quickly. Have you seen the video of Caitlin Clark, the star women's basketball player from Iowa?
Mm-hmm.
They got beat. Somebody stormed the court, and she continued to flop as this fan basically ran over her. And she pulled the flop of the century. She looked like LeBron James out there. It was unbelievable. Any thoughts on that?
She was trying to get her last technical.
Hey, she stays in character. She's like WWE wrestler out there. She's like, that's just, hey, somebody gets close to her, she just fly. But I bet whenever she's like at the holiday party, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and it's tight near the buffet line for the turkey, and somebody bumps into her, she just hits the deck. Food everywhere.
The women's game was a little bit more tough than the men's game because they flopped less, but I guess we were all wrong.
Nope. All right. Torrey Pines update on DraftKings. Mark Hubbard, our guy, come on the show. I'm pretty sure he's at 3 under in the top 20. And I am prepared, I don't know if you two are, to cuss. Right now, I've got a lineup that is absolutely humming. And yet again, this lineup will hinge on one single solitary golfer around the cut line. And I'm prepared to curse this golfer if said golfer lets me down. I will not name names, never talk about another man's job.
I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
You know exactly who.
He's at -5 and tied for 9th.
No. Not him. No. Not Morikawa. No. First it was Homa.
I think all my guys are going to make it. My guys all might make it.
That would be, there's not, again, golf cut day. I can't believe they're going to try to do this to us and get rid of it. But Taylor Pendrith, I'm saying it. Sorry. I went back on my word. I'm a liar. But I'm also honest. So I'm not a liar. Taylor
You're
Pendrith.
really not worried about Morikawa? I'm worried about him.
No, I'm worried about Taylor Pendrith. I thought he's a big ball. He's a long ball hitter, dude.
I didn't realize I had 179 points on the first day. Holy cow.
That's almost as good as me, dude.
Hey, you got Pendrith down there. Get the boat anchor weighing you down.
Dude. I've been going hard on a certain build in golf. I've been going hard early on here.
Send him a tweet. Send him a tweet. Send him
you're pending a wrist.
That your lineup hinges on him. No pressure.
Hey,
make the
cut
cut.
Out. Where is Mark Hubbard? Anybody know where Mark Hubbard's at? I mean, not physically.
Nobody played him?
He was 0.5% owned. We got to buy in. He's been playing good golf, and we always shout him out. Him and Justin Lauer. That Toasty guy, dude, killing me. Toasty. Mark Hubbard, where are you at?
Grillo also up there. I don't think anybody played him in our group.
Grillo's
Anyways,
we're
all just looking at our phones talking.
It's just day one. Day one.
Mark Hubbard's three under. Come on, dude. We believe in you, Mark Hubbard. All right, that was golf. You can tell we're excited. Big football weekend. DraftKings standings as we move in to the Wodamaker. JVI 29, Butch P 27, Tex 23, myself 19, Dylon 14, JVI and Butch in a 2-man race to the end for the Wodamaker Cup.
Let's make one more. Can we do one more? Contest for the weekend? Can we set something else up?
Is there UFL yet? Where's the UFL? College basketball. Do it. NBA. Why do you want one more contest?
Don't want to have a chance at beating you guys.
I don't know if you can.
I don't know how you do it.
Anyways, anything else, fellas?
A snake showdown?
Ooh, there you go. Yeah, you could get into a different contest.
Yeah.
Snake draft.
Make a snake showdown.
That's what we could do on Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Recommend our show to a friend. Tell everyone. I mean, we're going to be going all the way through the Super Bowl. We're going to have maybe a very potentially 2 special guests coming up next week. So tell a friend, be a friend. Tell a friend and tell your family. Follow us on YouTube. At the Amelia Ghost website and blog, ameliaghost.godaddysites.com. Apparel at raeo.live. Go buy the big third down hat. Subscribe, rate, review. All that stuff helps us out. Anything else? Go Niners, baby. It's our last time before you see me in our kitchen. Let's go. One time for me.